is Lab 18, Example 2. We have the quadratic equation 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 is equal to 0. We want to first use the discriminant to determine the type of solutions of this equation, and then we want to determine the solutions in simplest form. So if you remember last time, I explained the discriminant is d equals b squared minus 4ac, and the quadratic formula is derived from the quadratic formula, and our discriminant can tell us what kind of roots we have, how many, and what they'll look like, essentially. So, jumping straight into it, our discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Of course, these letters refer to ax squared plus bx plus c. So our a is 2, our b is negative 3, and our c is negative 5. So b squared is negative 3 squared. Don't forget your parentheses when you plug in. Minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 5. So if you plug that into a calculator, you'll find that this is equal to 49. Now 49 is greater than 0. So if you go back to our page here, if our discriminant is greater than 0, we'll have two real roots, and we'll have two x-intercepts like this. If we graphed our quadratic equation, it would look maybe something like this, but either way it's going to touch the x-axis twice, like that. So we know, just from using discriminant, that we have two real roots. So now that we know that information, we are actually going to find out what those roots are. And we're going to do that using the quadratic formula. So x is equal to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So x is equal to negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. We're just plugging in. Negative b is going to be the negative of negative 3, which is going to give us positive 3. So you have positive 3 there, plus minus the square root of b squared, which is negative 3 squared, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is negative 5, divided by 2 times a, which is 2 times 2. We already figured out what the discriminant was, which is the inside of this square root. So we can immediately simplify this to 3 plus minus the square root of 49, because our discriminant was 49, divided by 2 times 2, which is 4. The square root of 49 is 7, so we can rewrite this as 3 plus minus 7 divided by 4. Now that we have it simplified to this extent, we're going to separate it based on the plus and minus. We're going to get two different solutions because we have two real roots, which is what we expect. So we have 3 plus 7 divided by 4 and 3 minus 7 divided by 4. 3 plus 7 is 10 divided by 4. 10 over 4 simplifies to 5 over 2. And we have 3 minus 7, which is negative 4, and negative 4 divided by positive 4 is simply negative 1. So we have x is equal to 5/2 and negative 1. If we were to refer back to this graph, we realize that it's 2 points. We can also write it in point format. These are the x-intercepts of 5/2, 0, and negative 1, 0, if we wanted to write it in point form. It's not necessarily needed. However, if you wanted to remember that it's an actual point, either one of these is fine.